Here we go, and we're kicking things off with a bang.
What a night.
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up.
I can't wait.
Oh, no.
Yes!
This fool.
Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Matt Hardy.
Byron, don't pretend you understand what this goof is all about.
Well, not all the time, but I think I could, with time, qualify as a Woken Warrior.
I disagree strongly, Byron. You do not possess the mental capacity to be woken. You are but merely a loquacious alpaca.
He's here on Raw, the Swiss Cyborg.
This is my favorite part. I gotta find my Cesaro section sign.
And his opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Cesaro.
Pound for pound, most powerful man in WWE today.
Let's not forget about the singles accomplishments of Cesaro, like winning the first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 30.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Why does it always look like Matt Hardy is having some sort of breakdown?
I think the word you were looking for, Saxton, is woken, because we are witnessing woken Matt Hardy. Get with the program.
Setting up for a neck breaker.
Moonsault!
You see that height.
Cesaro not
The cover. And he breaks the cover.
The Swiss Cyborg refusing to be shut down.
That's what Cesaro's all about.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. And here's Cesaro into the quick cover.
Not yet.
Cesaro is a once-in-a-generation type of performer, so it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that the Swiss Cyborg was one half of a duo who broke the record for the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions. Cesaro and Sheamus snapped the New Day's 484-day reign as Tag Team Champions, and it's one of my favorite moments of all time.
Watch out. This is where anything can happen.
Tell me about it. Most people felt that when Cesaro and Sheamus formed their tag team in 2016 that they would be successful if they could coexist as a team. It's not easy to do when you just had a grueling best-of-7 series against a person who's supposed to be your tag team partner.
The two powerhouses, Cesaro and Sheamus, confirmed that they could complement.
Cesaro is in position.
What an uppercut. That one definitely hurt, Cole.
Cesaro is...
He's got it! He's got it!
He's going to tap.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. And he kicks out.
So resourceful.
He's going for it all.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drop, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that one. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I got right to the gut. Cesaro definitely starting to crack here.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful...
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
And down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
A piercing strike. Look at Cesaro stalking him. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's playing with him now. Matt Hardy's looking to end it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
And he goes for the pin. 2. Chaos, melee, pandemonium.
And no luck against Cesaro there.
And he lands this. Here he goes for the win. And he blows it out. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
Oh, look at it.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Hooked up.
When this guy's on, look out. Shockwave sent down the spine. Knee stop.
That'll ruin your leg.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Still in it. What a gutsy performance.
This is going to be big, one way or another. Incoming.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now. And the Cesaro section can't be far behind.
Right on the bridge of the nose. Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess. Cesaro is in position. What an uppercut.
This one is over.
Cesaro is
looking for the sharpshooter, and he's sitting out. Cesaro gonna get him to tap out, maybe. Here's his moment, Michael. Those eyes are telling a painful story right now.
Look out, he breaks free.
Great job by him there, but he's still in a tough spot, Cole.
He's lining him up.
He's close to being done here.
Twist of fate!
The air just came.
Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2. What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable. Wow. I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at workers' school, that's for sure. Shoulder right in the midsection. Clothesline! Takes him down hard.
You gotta love that kind of aggression. At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten back.
The same move over and over. This is relentless. Going for the cover. 1. All too easy for Matt Hardy to escape. He hits a huge elbow drop. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Just a remorseless assault on the neck. Cesaro is in position. That shot hit the opponent exactly in the right spot.
What accuracy. Game, set, match. This one is over.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Talk about sending a message. What power. What a slam. What damage.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
Into the powerbomb position now.
And that's not necessarily where you want to be at this point in the match.
Looking for the finish. Matt Hardy's looking to end it. Twist of fate.
The air just came.
Here's the cover for the win. 3. That's just a big win for that young man, and here comes his partner.
Well, it's got to mean the world to have his friend stand by his side and celebrate with him.
Yeah, soak it in, kid. You deserved it. We're moments away from pure chaos. The triple threat match is next.
Triple threat always means 3 times the action. Here we go.
Hey, it's pretty cool seeing TJP here. Compared to what?
making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, weighing in at 175 pounds, TJP.
Byron, you strike me as the kind of guy who dabs a lot.
From time to time.
Yeah, you know who else does? My 10-year-old kid. It's embarrassing. TJP's a grown man. Get in there and fight. Stop dancing. Stop posing. Stop reposting compliments on social media. It's a problem. It's a sickness.
Okay, well, your anger towards TJP aside, you got to give him his props, Corey. I mean, the guy was the first ever Cruiserweight champion. He basically anchored the rebirth of the Cruiserweight division.
All right, I begrudgingly admit you're right on that point.
Yeah.
Gulak's in the house.
And his opponents. First, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
At least he didn't bring that silly PowerPoint presentation with him.
Byron, those PowerPoint presentations are highly educational. You could stand to learn a thing or two from Drew Gulak.
Do you know he actually cornered me with his PowerPoint presentation explaining how he was going to win here tonight? I think that's the first time I fell asleep with my eyes open.
Gentlemen, Jack has arrived.
And from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Unlike you, Byron, Jack Gallagher can actually pull off the old school tube socks.
I don't recall any superstar in WWE history who makes agony look as elegant as Jack Gallagher.
Well, some might say that Jack Gallagher actually might remind you of a young William Regal. He's got that lethal headbutt that will put you on the sideline permanently. You see Gallagher saunter down to the ring, just soaking in the moment, soaking in the adulation, or lack thereof, from the WWE Universe.
Very dangerous man, Jack Gallagher. And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double team attacks at any time.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
He's wrestled in pinstripes and in a full suit, but don't let Jack Gallagher's outfits mask the fact that he's got an array of devastating strikes.
Look, I am the first to admit that Gallagher has a unique look and demeanor, but the gentleman is always one move away from picking up a victory.
There might be no getting up from that DDT. Look at this. Back between the ropes. Going for an encore here. He just tosses him without an ounce of remorse. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
He's starting to stumble here. He can't rest on his laurels here. There are two other guys in there that want this match just as much as he does.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
driven down.
He's starting to feel it here. This is a dangerous spot for him to be here in this triple threat match.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
A well-placed kick. If an opponent digging deep for a kick out.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Hooked up.
What a driver. He caught him slipping.
What a suplex.
He has something big planned.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Get him locked in tight, guys.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The date of September 5th.
Double chicken wing up.
Chicken wing gutbuster.
Incredible.
Moves like that have a way of reverberating throughout the entire body.
And there's his speed paying off. And TJP with a quick kick out.
Way too early. Going back to Drew Gulak's plan for a better 205 Live. You gentlemen are focusing too much on the medium, not the message. Gulak demands we have no jumping off ropes, no fancy costumes, no crowd chants, because he knows needling his opponents about those things will give Gulak a psychological advantage.
Well, psychological advantage? I'm pretty sure Gulak is just psycho, period.
And he's annoying, too.
The human torch up and down. What a slam.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Drew Gulak, big move coming. Whoa, the Southern Lights suplex. You don't see that very often. So impressive.
Watch out!
Bang, right to the face.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. You don't believe me? Just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Contact by Gulak.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Man, look at the quickness of Gulak. Oh, he turns it around. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Drew Gulak, big move coming.
Unbelievable move by Gulak.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. He's got it locked in.
But is it enough to end it?
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. Yes!
Unreal performance.
Here is your winner, TJP.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action. Don't move. We have a great match coming up next. Taking on an imposing force.
Big time matchup.
Lock the doors.
Hide your kids.
The
Hide your
lunatic
wife.
fringe is in the house.
Introducing first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, the United States Champion, Dean Ambrose.
Raw just turned into an asylum.
Sure, this guy's fit to be tied, but his resume speaks for itself. A Grand Slam champion in WWE, one of the most successful competitors of this generation. And guys, my sources tell me he's got a smoking hot wife.
That'd be Renee, Byron.
Oh.
And here comes the architect.
I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready.
Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
And his partner, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the WWE Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner. Debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose.
Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it just to silence them and smile in their face.
Worldwide.
And their opponents, accompanied by Dana Brooke, at a combined weight of 511 pounds, Apollo and Titus O'Neil. Titus Worldwide.
Byron, you should be a part of Titus Worldwide. You'd fit right in with Dana Brooke and company.
Oh, Titus and I are pretty tight.
No, you're not tight. You went to the same college.
Yes.
There was 5,000 other students there at the same time.
Worldwide?
No, it's like this. Worldwide!
Look at this, right to the body.
Here we go, guys. Tag team action is underway.
Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas.
You know, even though the title is not on the line, this is still an important match for the champ. He can't afford to show any weakness here.
How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
The kick connects.
What's coming next?
Back suplex.
Ooh. Very nice.
That'll make your heart beat.
Tag made. Here we go.
Taking the boots to him. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
And down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex. Got him where he wants him. Up. He slams him down with authority.
Tag. Double whip coming. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Titus O'Neil first turned heads as a rookie on the second season of NXT. And it didn't take long for WWE superstars to realize why Titus is known as the real deal.
He comes up big there. Ambrose starting to struggle now. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
Corey, you brought up Titus O'Neil's introduction to WWE. When Titus joined forces with Darren Young, they were known as the Prime-Time Players. In addition to being worth millions of dollars, they became WWE Tag Team Champions.
The Primetime Players were a top team in WWE, but Titus reached a point where he wanted to focus on himself, to build his own following. And that's when Titus created the Titus brand.
And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free.
When it comes to clashing with Apollo Crews, an opponent has the rare task of preparing for devastating power moves and dizzying high-flying attacks.
Seth Rollins with the tag.
Enziguri! Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
There's so much for a superstar to research when Apollo Crews is your opponent. One of the many things that sets Crews apart from others is an opponent has to prepare to face a powerhouse and a high flyer at the same time.
What makes Apollo Crews so difficult to match up against is most superstars who have similar power can't move like Apollo. And most of the superstars who can move like Crews don't possess the man's superhuman strength.
Absolutely flattened him. Apollo Crews absorbing some offense here.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win here.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition. Seth Rollins going for the cover.
The Architect trying to end this thing early.
Stationary position, turns around.
Oh, gosh, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone utilize a splash like that. And off the tag is Dean Ambrose.
You can't mention Dean Ambrose without mentioning the Shield. Ambrose was 1/3 of that elite faction, and since then has become one of the most successful superstars in WWE.
He hits with a nasty chop.
Now Apollo Crews is the legal man.
Earlier, Corey, you talked about Dean Ambrose's time in the Shield. During that period, he held the United States Championship for 351 days. After the group disbanded, Ambrose also became an Intercontinental Champion.
When the Shield split, each member blazed their own trail. But with Dean Ambrose, it's like we saw the Lunatic Fringe evolve in front of our eyes and open the Ambrose Asylum. He also became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
I'm not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Dean Ambrose is going to have to revise his game plan because right now the one he's using ain't working. He may very well be on Dream Street right now, guys.
No matter how things look now, you're never safe around a lunatic like Ambrose.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finish.
Bam! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
But does Rollins have the wherewithal to capitalize?
He better.
Got him where he wants him.
Oh, look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
He's playing with him now. Seth Rollins coming in. Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
This one is over.
We may very...
And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock.
He's known to have good stamina. See if he can sustain this effort.
You can just see it in his eyes. Ambrose is psychotic.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon. And given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week. If that's even possible.
Dean Ambrose tags in.
Dean Ambrose giving him a piece of his mind.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the...
Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks.
Perfect plex.
What a comeback. All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
No, a kick out.
Nice kick out there.
And his elbow finds the mark. And it's Dean Ambrose making a move.
Apollo unleashed.
Bang! Dirty deeds. Ambrose can put him away.
He's got the shoulders down. What grace. Float over and DDT. Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Dean Ambrose hits it.
Ambrose can put him away here, Cole.
Oh, man, Titus O'Neil doesn't even know where he is.
Dean Ambrose has decided to pull ahead here. When this guy's on, look out. Look out.
Titus O'Neil with the clash of the Titus.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Absolutely punishing.
Lariat. Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Perfect suplex.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup. Cruising off the tag. And now he goes for it a second time.
He hits the belly-to-back suplex.
Oh, Apollo Crews able to avoid damage.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Yes!
That might have done it, Cole. All that's left now is for Dean Ambrose to finish this.
Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. They did it. They won the match. Okay, Corey, you're a tag team specialist, former champion. This victory, will it get these two on the same page? Well, there, I just answered my own question. I don't think so.
Absolutely not. These two will never be back on the same page. Familiarity breeds contempt is on full display right here between these two.
Yeah, but they've been winning. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Balance versus Sasha Banks.
You don't want to miss it.
Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, the Raw Women's Champion, Ember Moon.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
It's boss time! Here comes Sasha.
And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Myron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator.
You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it like Sasha has.
I'll pass.
There's a lot of pride on the line between these two athletes tonight.
Two of the proudest athletes we have ever seen in WWE.
And given the athleticism of these women, this one promises to be can't miss.
A lot of times you see champs dial it back a bit when the title's not on the line, but I don't expect to see that from her here. Going for the rock.
Look at that power, Byron.
Man, that is just careless intent.
Hooked up. Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Sasha Banks not looking good here.
But she knew this match wasn't going to be easy.
Going all the way up. I see where she's going with this.
Swept to the mat.
Hard landing there.
Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
Oh. Nice back rotation suplex.
Here's a cover.
This one's not over yet.
Wow.
Second time's a charm.
Big spine buster.
Big spine buster. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. She's starting to stagger a bit. To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
She looked great coming out of the gates, guys, but somewhere along the lines, she started to falter for some reason. When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact, handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2.
Really testing the limits for Sasha Banks here.
Oh, how much more does Sasha have left? And you can't help but wonder how much of this she can sustain.
I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on. Ember Moon is getting...
Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
There it is. Now the question is, can Ember Moon finish?
Just punishing the chest.
And there's an extremely destructive strike.
What a clothesline.
Oh,
my God. Sasha Banks. Seems to be, guys, like we're just bankrupt.
This match might be over, guys.
The pitfalls of gravity, Michael. Look at her go.
How can Sasha Banks keep going now?
This is not at all where she wants to be right now.
Boss time may be over soon if Sasha continues to suffer.
Finally.
Going to the top. High risk.
She's calling for it.
She can't take any more of this.
The finisher.
Ember Moon is getting ready.
Here comes Sasha Banks.
Getting a second wind. Here comes the Sasha Banks. This could be it.
That right there is why they call her the boss. That is exactly what Sasha Banks needed.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Sasha Banks is in control. Bankrupt.
Wow, she's fought her way.
There's a pin now. 2.
Barely at 2.5.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
And now it's Sasha Banks.
Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Now it's time to capitalize.
The night could be.
She goes for the cover. 1, 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
She's still in this one.
I love it when Sasha starts playing with people. What a tease.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so...
No, she gets out of it.
But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her.
Look at this. Hurricane Rana beautifully executed.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. Putting it all on the line.
She's got her where she wants her.
One more shot and she's done.
Ember Moon is getting ready.
Let's just hope Banks has enough stamina to pull through.
Oh my God, Sasha Banks.
Bankrupt.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
1, 2. Well, that was a close call.
This is amazing.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Could be something here. Get out of her way.
Clearly on a mission here.
Bad news for the boss. Sasha Banks is in a bad way now.
The boss looks terrible at the moment.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Just a vicious bulldog. And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael.
She's in control now following that slam.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
And she's toying with her now.
She can't take much more of this.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Eclipse!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match.
This could do it! 2!
True testament to grit.
Ow! Ow!
Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Into the Hurricane Rana.
Nicely done.
Ember Moon is getting...
Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
Uh-oh, gentlemen, it is turning into boss time.
You stole my line again.
Bankrupt. Wow, what a...
Will it be? You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. Wow.
Sasha Banks using her speed right there.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
Some good technique right there.
She is on fire.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
She lands the belly to back.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
She's licking her chops.
She's on her last legs.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Eclipse!
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
2, 3.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here is your winner, Ember Moon.
Big win here to start the show.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next.
It'll be Samoa Joe against Roman Reigns.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is a man who has never made an idle threat. One of the most dangerous competitors ever to step into the squared circle.
If there is hostility, if there is tension to be had, Samoa Joe will be the first one in line.
A lethal hybrid of size, speed, technique, and agility. Samoa Joe is second to none.
And here is the big dog on Monday Night Raw.
And his opponent, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
He's not a good guy, he's not a bad guy, he's just the guy. And at this point in his career, that is flat out undisputable. One of the workhorses of WWE proudly feels that he carries this business on his broad shoulders and will continue to do so well into the future.
Well, Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. And Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop me, try.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Go ahead, Byron, try.
I'm good.
One of only 2 men in history to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Roman Reigns calls the ring his yard, and I don't expect him to give it up tonight.
Well, the big dog's on the hunt, and I wouldn't want to be in his sights right now.
His signature slam.
Ooh, what an up.
He's got him covered. Plenty of fight left.
Roman Reigns just powering out of that pin attempt.
With such authority.
Uh-oh. Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Backbreaker.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
His shoulders are down. And Joe getting the shoulder up.
And the match continues.
Wow, what a power slam.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Byron, let's say you're in there with Roman Reigns. What's your strategy to take down the big dog?
Well, thankfully, I'm here next to you, Michael, and not in the ring with Reigns. But to answer your question, I would try to catch him by surprise. It definitely worked for Sheamus at Survivor Series in 2015.
Roman Reigns unable to be contained.
Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns at Survivor Series, but to be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins.
He's got the shoulders down. And an early kick out in this unusual matchup.
Not yet.
And he lands a savage elbow. Oh, and what impact.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, Roman Reigns may have it. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
You're a Nagi.
Man, oh man. This is all but over.
Looks like Samoa Joe is fading a bit.
It appears his opponent has his number right now.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
A very crucial part in the match for him here. He simply cannot let his opponent gain too much momentum. Exploder suplex!
How can Roman Reigns be put on the offensive quickly here? And at this point, how much more does he have to give?
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go. He's capable of turning it on, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fade fast.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for. Stay down, man.
A big boot right there.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And he hits him with the boot.
Roman, Superman punch!
He's going for the pin.
Barely at 2.5.
How in the world?
Uh-oh. We know what Reigns is looking to do here.
Oh man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Joe is in position. Muscle buster.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
He goes for the cover. 2. Wow, running senton.
Man, that's gonna hurt.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Oh my goodness.
What an assault on Roman Reigns.
If I was Joe, I'd stick to performing and stop the showboat.
Bringing it back into the ring. And he's heading back in. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Oh, he turns it around. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next?
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Looking for the finish.
I think this man means business.
If that doesn't, he can end it here. 2, 3. Yes, takes it.
here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.